Hello, it's Marty A. Johnson show. What's different tonight is tonight's show. Hi, Charlene.
Hello, hello.
You feeling good?
Yes, how's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
I am beyond ready. So first off, Charlene, are you feeling good? Are you excited? Or you?
I really am excited about tonight. I am. I'm like, whoo, because you don't know what's gonna happen,
I don't
and
know. I don't know.
it's gonna be a great show.
Let me get my intro together. Hold on. Lavelle, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm like, what in the world about to happen? We never know on the Marty A. Johnson show. We got a lot of surprises.
I don't know. I don't think. Let's just let's go ahead and start. We're gonna talk. Classic hip hop at its best. Look, this is Marty A. Johnson show. Along with
Moonshine Lavelle.
I'm Marty A. and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to like the microphone. Cause I get stupid. I know. One day catch you on the Marty A. Johnson show. Please tap into tonight. Sing me to Charlene Where? Everybody feeling it. What happened?
You will be cut. Please sing your greatest work, not your latest work.
Now, but some artists be saying this is the one hit wonder. I beg to differ. Classic. You're gonna be a guest on the show. Rob Ace. We'd be glad to have you. And follow me on Marty A. Johnson and everything. For sure.
Moonshine Factory, we taking arts all over the world.
Marty A. Johnson show. This is a top tier show. Remember, you can say what you want. Ooh,
Yes.
that was nice. That was
Yes.
very nice. Oh, Charlene,
Mm-hmm.
let's ask this first.
Well,
Do you have all your receipts and all your paperwork in backup tonight?
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So,
Always.
So is tonight gonna be interesting?
Tonight's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I tell you.
We're gonna give them something to talk about later.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Lavelle, are these some
Yeah.
serious allegations going on? We're gonna have real conversation tonight.
This is very serious. We are here at the finish line to see what's up with it, but this is definitely some serious allegations going on.
So there's a lot of scams allegedly and all this stuff. A lot of artists are making some big talk. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly being scammed by Fat Joe. I'm gonna say alleged a million times.
Yes.
We contacted Fat Joe. We contacted his camp. We have Charlene, do we have our receipts?
Yes, we do. Always. Marty A. Johnson show always got the receipts.
We got some of Fat Joe's people coming on tonight. I send the link myself to Fat Joe's camp.
Mm-hmm.
I tagged him in the post. Artists are allegedly coming on saying they been bamboozled allegedly by Fat Joe, Joey Crack, Terror Squad. Hold on, let me make sure we got the right Fat Joe. Lavelle, is this the right person we're talking about? Allegedly?
If it's crack, it's yeah. We talking Joey Crack, and we talking about the same one.
Oh, Lavelle, we make sure your audio is working tonight now, please. Woo! Please, Lavelle. Charlene, this ain't tonight's not the night for that, huh?
Oh no, not tonight. Not tonight.
No, but Charlene, well, artists that are making these serious allegations, Charlene, can this end someone's career before it starts?
It really could.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is really serious. And it's also so sad. It's so sad. Like you said, allegedly it's supposed to be Fat Joe. But the things that these artists are going through is really upsetting.
The artists are coming on, Charlene. Artists are coming on tonight. I'm about to open up my things in a minute. Artists are coming on, making these allegations. Some artists allegedly have receipts of alleged FaceTime calls, alleged emails, alleged DMs.
Mm-hmm.
The artists are alleging all these receipts. For artists on the rise, this can make or break someone's career.
I mean, it really could. And just messing with the artist's mind like that, you know what I'm saying? I can do this for you and I can do that for you. And then for all to be a scam, it might put an artist in another frame of mind.
Who
You
you
understand?
who you telling?
So yeah, like you said, it could end a career before it even really gets started.
Lavelle, is this serious?
It is serious when we all the way on the West Coast and we running into artists that it's happened to. It just comes up randomly. You know, being on the East Coast and a handful of artists, that's one thing. But then on the other side of the map, and it's a kid, yeah,
Like,
it's an epidemic at that point.
I don't know what to say, but I hope these artists here are ready for conversation, not ready to get in their feelings. No,
Yeah.
this is serious. The allegation that they're making about Fat Joe, Joey Crack, we're gonna dissect it all the way apart. Seriously.
But we have to.
We have to say alleged 100 times.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the alleges.
No, because last season someone came on. I beg to differ. They alleged that this person allegedly was Fat Joe. Then they allegedly thought it was allegedly Fat Joe. I don't know who it was. I just know they've been bamboozled without following their business. It's called the music business. Well, today it's gonna be free game to a lot of these artists, but we're gonna get to that soon. The artists, we have several artists coming on tonight. We are.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Oh, but we are gonna listen to some music. Hopefully, sure. Let's go, Charlene first. Charlene, what kind of music are we looking for tonight, please, ma'am?
All righty, you guys. We're looking for hip hop, pop, rock, R&B, any kind of music. Just send in your best music, you guys. Don't send us old crap. Send in your best work. Okay?
Lavelle, does that sound fair tonight for the artists?
That's exactly what we're talking about. Greatest work, not your latest work. Greatest work, not your latest work. MartyAJohnson4@gmail.com. And please stop. Eli, why are you texting me while we're on the show? Why are you doing it?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Already.
No.
Eli, get into the backstage.
Well, in the meantime, I'm about to open it up in a minute, and people can cuss me out because they're gonna think we're a liar and all that stuff. If you've ever been bamboozled, share your story with us. We really want to know.
Yes.
Charlene, I'm about to get the first record together. As
Okay.
you are artist, have you ever been bamboozled before?
Most definitely.
Tell me about it, please.
Yes. Just this young man approached my manager. I can do all of this for Charlene, and we can get her here and here and here. And he was just basically a con artist.
Wow.
Basically a con artist. And it broke my heart because I was so excited about all the things that he said that he could do for me as an artist. And at the end of the day, it was nothing.
Did you give up any money?
My manager did. I didn't. But my manager did.
Manager did.
Yeah.
But was you having someone in the music business, Lavelle, as a manager, as your liaison, as your go-to person, someone that has your best interests at heart? They're supposed to have your back. Am I correct or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the manager can get caught up in something that they don't even know what's going on. I mean,
I'm about to open it up in a minute. Let's tap in because these artists need to come on. Then I'm about to open it up in a minute. Let's go and tap in, sing your music to us, and then I'm gonna get cussed out later because I'm definitely ready tonight. Oh, this is a different one. Let's go ahead and let's start this show. Oh, I like her. What's up, Vivian Green? It's the Marty A. Johnson Show, along with Lavelle and Charlene. Come on, chit chat with us. We would love to have you. Charlene, are you a fan of Vivian Green?
I like Vivian Green. I'm not a fan.
Okay. All right. So right now we have an artist named Chantel.
Okay, Chantel.
She's doing her rendition of Emotional Roller Coaster.
Ooh, okay. Come on, girl.
Special guest, sit tight. I see you. Lavelle, is Vivian a legend?
classical.
I was going to say Lavelle. Now you know.
Oh, is she a veteran? Is she a music veteran?
Yeah, of course. I would say anyone with a classic record is a veteran.
Okay. But if we ain't feeling Chantel, what's gonna happen?
Oh, the cut. That's right. It's coming.
Oh, this waiting room's filling up. Look, I see y'all in the waiting room. Sit tight. Make sure you got your receipts.
Boom, boom, boom.
We don't hear this till when?
Till now.
I'm gonna open it up next.
Last night I cried.
Tap in.
Her. Woke up with dry eyes. My mind was racing. We were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I have gotten into. And my dream
Give her a chance.
clear my mind. It always helps me out. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually pain. I'm on an emotional roller coaster, loving you.
Charlene.
Nothing healthy, loving you was never good to me. But I can't get out, emotional roller coaster, loving you ain't
Okay, Marty.
nothing healthy. Loving you was never good to me.
Charlene. Oh, this waiting room. Ah! Charlene. Okay. Charlene, I kind of see what she was trying to do here.
Yeah, but I didn't feel it. She has a pretty voice. I will say that.
I agree.
will say that, but I don't think that was a song for her.
Not at all.
She didn't deliver at all on that song.
Lavelle, do you see what sis was trying to do here? She was trying to focus on her voice.
Yeah, she was trying to force herself into a powerhouse situation, but she's not. You know, there's nothing power driven about
Not at
that.
all.
But I do see the effort. The effort was there, but it's flat.
Sorry, girl. In the meantime, Miss Green, you already hit my DM already. How's the management get back to me personally? Because in case you don't know, this is Marty A. Johnson show.
That part.
All right, so look, we got some artists here. Ready? Hold on, bro, with the baby. Okay, we about to have grown conversation. Put the baby up, please. Bro got the baby out. All right, so look, we're having this story about Fat Joe. Artists are alleging that they've been bamboozled, scammed with Fat Joe. Also, throughout the show, we're going to have artists come in and have an opportunity to work with Nicki Minaj's producer next week.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to pre-screen some of them artists tonight. There's two artists right here. Eli, I see you. Hold on. There's two artists right here. I'm going to start off with Kirsch, if you see me, throw out the peace sign. Edwin, if you see me, throw out the peace sign. Okay, Kirsch don't see me. Okay, Edwin, I'm gonna start with you. Kirsch, if you see me, throw out the peace sign. All right. Hello, Edwin. How you doing? Peace.
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. So where you at right now? Where you dialing in from?
I'm on Houston, Texas.
Shout out to Houston. So look, you're one of the artists that I'm Marty. In case you don't know, this is my esteemed panel, Lavelle and Charlene. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think you've seen the old post on our YouTube page. Thank you for tapping in. Tell me your story, please.
Okay, yeah. So first of all, I had a message from this dude. I had the Instagram here. It was called Scout Joe, something like that. And I was like skeptical about it, right? Because he just started like talking to me. So I first went to like YouTube to see anybody like has talked about him or something. And I found out your YouTube video where it was like Jerry, I think. He talked about the same person. I was like, it's the same person because it has the same picture, he said. And I ended up getting actually a FaceTime, and I forgot to record it because it was so fast. But okay. I can tell it was like pre-recorded, like the video was pre-recorded.
Okay. So I'm I'm gonna say alleged because what evidence did you submit to us when you tapped into the show? Do you have any like email correspondence? Did you send any money to the alleged person saying that they're Fat Joe? Did you send any money in?
No, I didn't send money.
Okay.
Because I was skeptical.
So I'm gonna show the alleged picture that you allegedly said that the account, it was from Instagram. Am I correct, sir?
Yes.
Ooh. So you haven't sent no money or anything like that. How long you been
No.
doing music for?
For like since 2020, but I started dropping like around December, October 2020.
Okay. Have you worked with any like multi-platinum artists, any producers, stuff like that? Have you?
No,
You haven't
not
worked
like
with
this.
no? Okay. Charlene.
Yes.
Hi, Charlene.
Hello.
This young man here, he's making some serious allegations that the alleged Instagram account
Mhm.
hit him up. Do you remember the Instagram account name?
Yeah, it was it's here is S Scout, I think, and then the dash Joe.
Okay. Charlene,
Yes.
as an artist on the rise, like I said, I'm not in the studio no more. Do multi-platinum artists mostly hit up artists on the come up, new artists, local artists, unsigned artists, whatever you want to call it? Does that typically happen?
It's a rarity.
Okay. It's very rare.
Yes.
Okay. Lavelle,
Sir.
first off, Edwin, I'm glad you tapped in with us. I'm really glad you did not send no money to the alleged person who allegedly said they're Fat Joe, who allegedly thinks they're Joey Crack. I gotta see alleged here a million times.
Yeah, because I
That's-
saw it, I was like, it was fake. Cause I was like, it's fake.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Lavelle, what you want to tell him real quick?
I mean, good thinking on your toes, man. I mean, like Charlene said, it's a rarity when the actual artist that is at that level reaches out and just literally touches you as a personal project on
Right.
some,
Yeah.
once in a lifetime. I mean, we're in a digital era, man. And most of the time, it's just a business model
I
that's
agree.
been created from another agency. So,
Ooh. So you didn't send no money or anything like that. So pretty
No.
much you dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
There's some other artists allegedly saying $2,500. I'm like, woo, you got budget like that. I'm Marty A. Johnson 2 on Cash App.
Yeah.
Your budget's like that. Some people allegedly got screenshots, allegedly saying it's Fat Joe. So
Yeah.
Edwin, if you don't mind, follow me on Facebook at Marty A. Johnson. Talk to me in the comments. I'm gonna bring you on a little bit later. Like I said,
Okay.
what advice you give to some other artists? Because I think the gentleman Kush, I said Kush, put the peace sign if you can see me, because you're up next. What advice you give to another artist like yourself that gets DM'd and want money for services? What advice do you want to give to them? Please.
I would
What
say
advice-
like try to do your research before you try to like send money or everything.
Mhm.
Like try to see this person profile, like everything, because it dives onto all that, like gets deep inside all that. Because like some
Okay.
profiles had this profile that said 297K like followers or something like that, and they say they can put me on a feature for $200, but it's like, skeptical always.
A feature with who?
It says
wrote-
K. Ratty. It says Ratty.
Oh, okay. So look, I'm glad you tapped in with us. You don't have no receipts, so like I said, I'm glad you tapped in and all that. Talk to me on Facebook and what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram and all that?
Okay, do I type it or do I like spell it?
Tell me.
Okay,
Here we go, Charlene.
it's Leo_EZ23.
Okay, follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
So thank you, buddy. How old are you?
19. I just turned 19.
Well, good. I'm Mr. Marty then. Send me some music at MartyAJohnson4@gmail. Send me your best work right now and talk to me in the comments on Facebook.
Like unreleased or anything?
Your best work, young man, that you absolutely think this is, because next week I have Nicki Minaj. You know who Nicki Minaj is, right?
Yeah.
I have her producer coming on next week.
Okay.
If I like it, I might talk to you. Send it to me right now.
Okay. I'm Marty.
MartyAJohnson4@gmail.
Okay.
Please. And talk to me in the comments on Facebook.
Okay. Do I send the link or the
Mar-
actual song?
Anything you want. Marty
Okay.
A. Johnson 4. You're getting too much airtime now.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you. So look, no, I like his attitude. I like his energy. I like the young man's energy. No.
Yeah.
So look, I still got the let me see what Kush talking about. Kush, if you can see me throw up the peace sign, see me, you put the baby away. We're still talking about the Fat Joe story. Let me see what Kush talking about. Peace, bro. How you feeling?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, Kush.
Bro, we're live. So I'm gonna let you out and let you back in. Just get it together, please.
I heard a bleep.
No, we're live. I ain't playing that. We ain't playing those games. So look, let's continue our show. Look, we're live. Send your music to me where, Charlene?
MartyAJohnson4@gmail.com.
Okay. So look, I want to look next week. Please pay attention, artists. Next week, we're having Nicki Minaj, the producer, coming on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking for a best friend. I'm not looking to have dialogue. I'm looking for an artist, not no rapper. If that's the case, my 8-year-old, he can rap. Seriously. So I'm gonna play this clip and I'm gonna see if Kush's connection is good. So, bro, because Charlene, we're gonna talk about because we did reach out to Rock Nation
Yes, we did.
several times.
Several
I'm gonna
times.
check in the middle of the show. Oh.
Yep. Several. What you see, Marty?
I have to pause this show because our guest came.
Okay.
Bro in the orange. If you see me, throw up the peace sign. Okay, dude in the orange, I said, throw up the peace. Okay, Kush, let me get back to you. Eli, let me do Eli until Kush gets his internet together. So we're still talking about the Fat Joe story. This is what we're looking for next week.
I'm Jay Beach, I'm multi-platinum producer. I'm also Grammy nominated if you ain't know. If you want to get a chance to send me some music, make sure you forward it to Marty A. Johnson. His email is martyajohnson4@gmail.com. Send me your best music, lyrics, beats, whatever you got. Once again, martyajohnson4@gmail.com. Yeah.
Marty A. Johnson here. If you're not familiar with this gentleman right here, let me give you a quick synopsis. Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott, Outkast. Give me another one. His name is JB, multi-platinum producer. As I told you before, Marty A. Johnson's about that business, that smoke. If you got it popping, I can tap in with this gentleman right here. I know his number personally. Am I lying?
You got my number? We go way back.
For real. So listen, if you're an artist, tap in. MartyAJohnson4@gmail. Tap in.
Yes.
That's for real. He's gonna be here next week. I'm gonna try Kush again. Look, shout out to all the Boom Sound artists that shout me out on my birthday. My gift to y'all is I'm letting y'all tap in.
Boom, boom.
Here's what I'm gonna say. You gotta be able to hold your own. I don't want to hear from Lavelle right now. Lavelle's not gonna hold your hand. Me and Charlene have to like the records. That's what it is. If you're not ready for the real talking conversation or the real critique, leave now. But if you want to turn up with us, get ready. Because this Lavelle, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
This is how it go right now. Some people that missed out already, and it's too bad.
This is for real. Just ask Mizzy. He's part of the Boom Sound camp. He got a situation from Jay Holiday people. And we're going back to Atlanta in August. And truth be told, I already know how much money they're going to offer him. I already know how much. And by me going down there, they'll come up with some more money. I promise you that. Just by the person going in there. All because of this platform. Just ask Izzy. Izzy linked up with Mims because of us. This is for real. Just ask them the secret project me and Troy Oliver's working on. That me and Charlene was in the meeting on. And Kara's name, she blew it. Let's stop talking. Okay. First up is Eli. What's up? Eli, what's up? How you feeling? Okay.
He can't hear us.
Charlene, can you hear me, Charlene?
I can hear you.
Eli, hit the unmute button, please. Oh, Lord.
Leave and come back real quick.
Leave and come back. I'm about to go on to Kirsten. Leave and come back, sir.
Can you?
I'm going back to the next story. We're live. Kirsch, what's good? How you feeling?
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing today?
We're good.
Good. So you're here to talk about the Fat Joe story. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, where you dialing in from? Where you at right now?
From Annapolis, Maryland, but right now I live in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So tell me your story, please, of the allegation that you said Fat Joe allegedly contacted you. Tell me your story, please.
All right, so basically, I had got a iHeart radio station interview from a competition on Clubhouse.
Okay.
He reached out to me on Instagram, the same page as the gentleman before me told you.
Edwin.
He hit me up, basically asked me, did I know who I was talking to? I told him, no. He said, this is Fat Joe, scouting artist. And I was like, oh, all right. I was like, well, in order for me to believe anything, I need a FaceTime verification because I done got hit with a couple scams. So I was like, I need to verify on here who you are. So like a week went by. He hit me up, a couple text messages, and then he video chatted me. I answered the video chat, was like, yo, this is Joey Crack, like it's really you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, well, saying like, what's up, man? Like blah blah. And then we got off the phone.
Hold on 1 second, please. Did you send us the screenshot with Joey Crack? Did you send that to us?
Yeah, no, I sent y'all from the second conversation. I sent the whole video. I screen recorded it.
Okay, is that the one that you allegedly said was you and actually? Hold on, because I have the clip. Hold on. Thank you, Charlene. Hold on. Let me make sure this is you, because, like I said, don't take this the wrong way, because you're not familiar with our platform. We have actual real questions. Because
that's cool.
Hold on.
Do your thing.
You was the one with the screenshot. You was the one on. Hold on. Let me see if this is the right one.
Yeah, I was on video chat with him twice.
Charlene, these are serious allegations, huh?
Yes, they are.
I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened to me.
Okay. Did you send any money?
Yeah, I sent a lot of money. On top of paying for a plane ticket and all that. It's a lot of stuff that happened on this journey.
Okay. How much money did you send?
I didn't send it until I got out there, but I sent about 2,500, close to 3,000.
Okay, that was you.
That was for the studio time and the beat. They said I was supposed to come out there and record for a week. You feel me? Only reason I went for it is because of the video chat. Like if it wouldn't have been no video chat, there wouldn't have been no talking. You feel me? That's the only way I'll talk to anybody trying to do beats, features, anything. If you don't video chat me and I see your face, I don't do it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I appreciate you tapping in with us. Let me ask you this. Do you know who his management was? You were just dealing with him directly.
No, I didn't know who his management. I mean, like if you look into it, you Google it, you know what I'm saying? You see who he's tapped in with, who he has partnership with, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I did reach out to his main page directly and was like telling him like, scouting page, just trying to connect the dots, whatever. I never got hit back from the page, so that was the first red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then when I got there, I flew to DC because my people live in Maryland or whatever. So I flew out there, and my mom was going to take the trip with me. So we drive out or 74, whatever it is, in Jersey. We got into a car accident. You know what I'm saying? On the way out there, totaled my mom's car. They had to cut the door off to get me out. We went through all of that. Got to the hotel, whatever. We paid for that. Got all the way to Cutting Room Studios, which is where they said that I was supposed to go record at. We got all the way to the studio. They were saying that they didn't know who, they haven't got the Fat Joe in years. They haven't done nothing with him business-wise. Looked at the number, looked at the Cash App. They gave us all the information and details. It was crazy because this page was hitting us up saying the people didn't come down there to check on you at the hospital. Like they went as far as to say that. You feel me? Like nobody came down there to check on you at the hospital. That's crazy. Like
let me see if I can make this bigger.
They really played it up. Like that's crazy.
Lavelle, was this serious, Lavelle?
This is heavy. And I remember this story when it first came through to the show. And it's just, him explaining it's even heavier. You getting hurt.
I'm gonna pull. I have the Cash App, so I'm gonna try to pull it up real quick. What I'm about to do tonight, Charlene.
Yes.
You have your other phone. Yeah, your Batgirl phone with you.
Yes.
I have Fat Joe's Peoples on here. He's coming on in 8 minutes. Where I know that he was on his album. He gave me his bro. Don't get mad at me because I'm gonna FaceTime on the show. You already know.
I straight. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So look, you sit tight. I'm glad you're here because we're gonna get to the bottom of this. What would you want?
I'm here, bro.
Would you want your money back?
Yeah, I definitely want my money back. He said I was gonna have a Dave East feature and on all types. He sent me a screenshot of like it was Dave East picture on there with the blue check verified, and he sent me like a conversation with him or whatever, like talking just like him and all that. Like,
bro, your conversation getting too good and we're live. Hold on. I'm waiting for
I got a lot of receipts. I sent them all in.
Okay.
All the
we're
evidence.
We're gonna get to your receipts, sir. Sit tight. Yeah. We're live. Woo! I got his receipt. So, like I said, I'm gonna pull him up. Let me get to Eli. Eli? Hello, Eli.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Peace. How you feeling?
What's good? What's up, Marty? What's up, Lavelle?
Hello.
Okay, this how you really are, or are you faking?
Hey. No, this is how I really am. I'm very joyful. I'm full of spirits. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So look, first of where you at right now? You seem like you're at work or at school or in rehab or
I'm at school right now.
Where you at right now?
I'm at school. At school. Wait tech.
Okay. Are you going for your GED or you going for your associates? What are you doing?
I'm here for my GED. I'm here for associates, college, and I'm here for the long run.
Look, I respect that.
No, so I appreciate that.
Your energy's good so far. Let me talk to Charlene. Because yes. Charlene.
Yes.
We have Eli here. Charlene. Shout out to Lavelle for bringing him on. The last time we saw him, Charlene, when you and I saw him, go ahead. When you and I saw him, we was at Lavelle's showcase.
Yeah.
The last time we saw him, and honestly, I didn't like him. I was bored to death. I remember that very well. I was like, oof, I'm bored. So, but however, I like that he's not stuffy like some of the people on Boom Sound. Yeah, I said it. His attitude so far good. I'm not throwing shots. It is what it is. So
I respect that.
No, we're the big leagues.
Most definitely.
If you had an opportunity to work with Nicki Minaj, the producer, would you be there?
Yes, I most definitely would early.
Okay. The joint that you sent me, did you send this to Lavelle first?
No, I sent it to you first. I'm pretty honestly, I don't remember if I did send it to him. If I did, it was just probably like a snippet. But I sent you the whole song.
Okay. Charlene, tell him what we want, Charlene, please.
We want your greatest, not your latest.
Do you feel that this is your Eli? Do you feel this is your best work? Honestly, now I want to emphasize that. Do you feel that this is your best work? Because this will determine for us to bring you back next week with Nicki Minaj's producer.
Do
you feel this is a strong record?
Honestly, I'm starting to turn the lights on real quick. Can y'all still see me? All right. Honestly, I feel like I know I can go 150% stronger than that particular song. But as of everything that I put out and I've made recently, currently, and through the years, that's probably at least I say top 3, one of the best songs that I've created.
That's good. That's good. I hope so, because the last time I saw you, you made me start drinking Red Bulls again. Put me to sleep.
Oh man! If I get to perform in front of you again, it'll be an honor. I promise you. I've been working on my stage performance. That's one thing. I'm not very photogenic. No, not very good at just performing wise. My performance is still below average, but I'm working to really get to that point. So where I can it just flows naturally.
Hit me up for artist development.
Yeah, like I said, so far some music is part of the thing. Like I said, if you have good energy, I can work with someone. But let's just see. Now, if your music is, matter of fact, Charlene. Yeah. Hi, Charlene.
Hello.
If you and I are not feeling it, Charlene, we'll look at Antoine here and see if we're feeling it. Because if it's up to Lavelle will bring everybody back home for Boom Sound.
most definitely. You
But
know,
no, all jokes aside, this is a reputation for me, this platform, for Charlene, Candylicious Dream, Boom Sound Factory, and LaBelle. Seriously, I'm not going to bring someone on for some hokey doke. Seriously. So let's just see. I'm praying for you in advance. And the joint's called what, sir? What's your joint called?
Changes.
Change. Okay, let's let it rock. And Charlene, you and I don't hear this till when?
till now.
Good luck.
Hey, Cello, this shit crazy. Guilty. I'ma need all the time in the world if I wanna make you shine. Nobody much if I get they wanna match this pain. In a set waste of shit, act like you know my name. I'm sorry when I cannot quit. I just got shows to the game. Yeah. The game better back up. I ain't go with that bitch. My dog ain't come keep it on the floor. You ain't getting no money. Cap out case no he good for you. Ain't bold enough to go fair dumb. You not gonna hit it, you crash dumb.
I like it.
This bitch all set to kick out. How about shooting up? Bitch, my bitch all standing in the bitch go trap the bitch out. She's like a dick.
Wow.
I'm gonna
call my music connoisseur.
I will hand the air champagne glass up. Hand on the top, it's time to mask up. It's time to mask up. I'ma need all the time in the world if I wanna make you change. Nobody much about
Listen to this. Tell me you like this. Listen.
Then I said, wait, shit. Act like you know my name. I'm sorry when I cannot quit. I just got shows to the game. The same way, just a different day. Not much to say to me after all. Get on stage, you feel the rage. You can know I'm shade. I won't fall.
Let's go hard.
Stay here, so it paid with fork trade. He's standing tall. Studio's my only place. I cut you off. Try to call. I salute it to my niggas that feel confident. Life will do the most when every day a different conflict. He out
Hold
the way,
on.
my little baby is I selling conflict.
Okay, then hold on. Go ahead, Auntie. Let's ask the Auntie up here first.
No, I didn't like that at all. And it wasn't you. It was your production.
Well, you're showing your age right now. So
Well, whatever. Like I said, it wasn't you. So that's a compliment. It wasn't you. It was the production.
honestly, I beg to differ. I like the production. I don't like his. I like. Okay, I'm glad we're here, so I'm having this conversation. I did not like the starting of it. I hate the interlude. When it dropped, he got me, and then when his cadence changed, I didn't like his flow, and then it went downhill. It's workable, and I called my son here too. What'd you tell me?
Why he's singing on it?
But do the beat go hard?
Yeah, the beat hard.
The beat's hard. Okay, boy, I'm live. I'll call you later. Okay, Charlene. Let's cut to the chase. Like I said, sometimes you might be an auntie. They might think I'm the frumpy uncle, but I'm always swagged out. Charlene, artist presentation. Would you say yes or no for JB's next week?
I think because of his personality.
He's workable.
Yeah, I would think that he could come on for next week. I think it would be good.
Okay. Like I said, the music. Like I said, the beat got him over. I think it was a huge improvement from what I saw last time. It ain't the best, no. So, Charlene, yes or no for you?
Yes.
Well, Eli, we will see you next week. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all and Charlene. Next time I play anything for y'all, make sure it's pitch perfect.
I like
everything.
What got you over is your genuine good energy. The music, I can work with. Don't you have a good attitude? I can work with. We'll see you next week. We'll give you the details next week. We're live. Congratulations. I gotta go.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Kush, I did not forget about you. Let me go to Eli. I'm not Eli. Edwin. Hello, Edwin. Thank you for coming
Hello.
back.
I'm here.
Okay, so you sent me your record, correct?
Yes.
And we're still talking about the Fat Joe story. This is free game. Because next week, he worked with Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott, Future, Boom Sound Lavelle, Charlene Monet, Marty Anthony Johnson, Foxy Brown, and many more. This is for real.
Yeah. Yes, he has.
Okay, so let's see your joint, sir. What's it called?
It's called Don't Wanna Leave. It's an open breast.
Okay, and Kush, send me your joint, MartyAJohnson4@gmail, please. It says Don't Want to Leave. You send me two versions of the same record. Am I correct?
Yes, the MP3 version and just the WAV version, whichever you can choose.
Thank you. We ain't feeling him. Lavelle, what's gonna happen with him?
Decapitation.
Okay, let's go. We're still talking about Fat Joe. Is this you?
Yeah.
You think that I'm still here, but as long as I know I'm living, don't need nobody, but I'm pressing. I wanna see. I don't wanna live, but I'm gonna live. Listen, everybody, I'm gonna live. I wanna see. I don't wanna live, but I have to somehow I'm gonna.
Lavelle, you rocking with it?
Listen, everybody, I'm gonna live. I'm a ghost. I be on myself, don't give a fuck. People they be hating, I can feel it on my lungs. Man, this is what we hustle till we out of talk. I can stand some my body, I got a lot of pain, but I'm only I feel like I'm on 2K.
Charlene!
I'm a slave from my brain.
Charlene!
They don't know me, they don't be hate, cause it took me to the on me. Next year I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna buy myself a Rollie.
Hi, Charlene. Stop being nice, because these are your kids' age. Stop being nice to this young man. Is this top tier, Charlene?
No. No, it wasn't top tier, but I see the potential there. I see the potential that he has there.
Okay.
You have something, sweetheart. You do.
Thank you.
I do. I agree. Lavelle, which one to add, please?
Man, I just love, man, like the next generation, what they're doing right now. Like that y'all have is there. But I want to hear more of what your voice sounds like. The market is getting really cluttered. So I know the melody is like always the most important thing that that you're going for and everything. But I want to hear what them raw vocals sound like. You may come up with a whole nother style, man. Like that was my biggest thing. The production was cool on it.
Working cool.
Yeah, and the hook was somewhat catchy. You put thought into how you wanted to catch the audience. I can tell you put effort into it. The potential is there, but I know you can be stronger. Just try some different voice.
Yes,
In a nutshell, buddy, hit us up next season. Keep on working. We ain't going nowhere. That's nice. He's not ready yet. Keep on working. Is that fair, y'all?
I mean, it's fair. And you get into that studio and you go in. And if you have to get vocal lessons or whatever it takes, do that so that you can get where you need to be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm pulling up Chris's receipt. Young man, what's your IG again, please tell me?
Leo_easy23.
Okay. Congratulations, young man. Follow me on Instagram and I'll follow you back.
Okay, thank you. Which
Thank
one?
you.
How do I find your Instagram? Is it on YouTube?
Marty A. Johnson. MARTY. A is an apple, Johnson. Do it right now, real quick. Marty A. Johnson on Instagram. While I get Christian's receipts together, please.
Okay, this one, right?
Who's that? That's me. Yep.
Okay.
Thank
okay.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Follow me now. Okay, I got Christian's receipts coming up. Let me let him back in. Jerry, your next Slim Intuition. Throw up the peace sign if you can see me.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, perfect. All right, so bro, I got your receipts right here. This is you? Okay, you're the one with the picture with Joe with like the orange shirt on, correct? Chris.
Your phone's on mute.
Yo.
Okay, so you're the one. No, I'm on you now.
I got the shirt and the hat on.
Forward it to me because I got another one. The dude has no hat on. I'm about to put it up right now so they can see it. I do see the $1,000 that was sent, and the 1,500. That's from you. Am I correct?
Yeah.
You send me some music so we can check it out. Do you send me any music?
Yeah, I sent it to your email. The Marty one, the same one.
Marty A. Johnson 4@gmail. This is you right here. Let's hear it. All right. Call no explanation. All in my head or on go. Which thing is the strongest record out of those?
I like no explanation and then on go. Those are strong ones.
Okay, let me play that. Here we go. Now I'm pulling up his receipt, so bear with me.
Played my part and came up cause I played it well. And when the waves get rocky, you gon' see some shells. How the fuck you plan to win if you ain't never failed? Some roads tougher than other, 3 hot center cell. Baby mama don't answer, stop receiving mail. Eyes looking to the sky, body living hell. Expand your mind about them walls, they can't hold you down. I know a couple solid niggas couldn't hold it down. I'm hearing stories about the yard and how it all went down. But how the homie folded up, they had to lay him down. Trying to find a purpose, was the action working? But I can't change the mental, cause the ops is lurking. It's funny how your vision set your path straight. The hate gon' throw 'em around when they know your path straight.
Y'all rockin' with this?
I've been on this grind with this marathon, so I can leave a legacy to carry up. Can you feel it? Hear the pain? Feel the struggle when it rains and pours? Can you stand the rain? I set a goal, a higher expectation, and I ain't got no time for explanation. Can you feel it? Hear the pain? Feel the struggle when it rains and pours? Can you stand the rain? I set a goal, a higher expectation, and I ain't got no time for explanation. Yeah. Waking up every morning to the struggle and pain. And don't tell me about your life, cause we ain't living the same. My old head's really Scooby, and they gave me the game. Youngin', don't chase the hoes, always get to your change. Facts, we test the waters, we don't know how to act. Long trips on the mission, some didn't make it back. Saw the power of $1 when they brung in the crack. Clock work every hour, tell them hit up the jack. Had to hustle on my grind all day until the day's night. It's guaranteed I ain't switching the price. My young boy ain't got a license, but his whipping is nice. Shooting for the bullshit just like Pippen and Mike. 9'6", born a king, and my gift was a mic.
You rocking with it?
Yes, I like it.
Into the light, studio or prison.
You rocking with it?
Like prison chances every day when the pockets be light. Can you feel it? Hear the pain? Feel the struggle when it rains and pours? Can you stand the rain? I set a goal, a higher expectation, and I ain't got no time for explanation. Can you feel it? Hear the pain? Feel the struggle when it rains and pours? Can you stand the rain? I set a goal, a higher expectation, and I ain't got no time for explanation.
Well, thank you, Kush. Is it 2 rappers on here?
No, that's just me. I actually wrote that after the accident too. You feel me? Like I wrote that on my way to the studio.
Wow.
Lavelle,
I like it.
the first verse, I was checked out, but he picked it up on the second end. Not for real.
Yeah.
I feel you. For me,
yeah. No, I feel that.
I can tell something didn't happen with you, man.
Yeah, he been through some stuff.
We get a lot of raps up here, and a lot of the times, when it comes to you trying to have a testimony on the track, it just don't be working. And it was something different. And I made a point with Edwin about, I want to know who you are, bro. Like, I want to where you're coming from. And that's exactly what you did on this joint.
We know his story.
Hey, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I've been rapping for a while, but I really took it serious when my little brother got locked up. This was our dream. So because he can't do it, I'm doing it for us. You feel me? I stopped everything that I was doing and then picked up rap and then started taking it serious. So, I've been after it for a while. So I really take it personally. It's deep to me. So You know, that's why I come like that.
Okay.
Sound like you battle. I don't know, but it sounds like you.
I got some stuff, bro. Check out my song "Oh No" on YouTube. You'll
Hold
hear
on,
battle
sir.
bars.
I want to talk about Fat Joe. We'll invite you on for
Let's
another
talk
show.
about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Charlene, what do you think of it, Charlene?
He got bars.
Mm-hmm.
He does, and I just love the song. He did really well with that. I love the way his voice went along with the music, but he stood out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he stood out in front of the music. You know, I love that.
Thank
Okay.
you, Queen. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna continue our story. I'm gonna invite you on to it. What you doing next week? Maybe hold on. Are you managed by anybody right now?
No, I'm not managed. I'm all independent. It's just me.
Oh, so you got a big budget. You do. Hold on. Let me see his receipts.
I just got some good supporters. That's all. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's
I'm not
good.
gonna say it's all me. I'd be lying. That's cap.
We're good.
That's
We're
all
good.
right.
Here's some of the receipts. Tell me these are your receipts. Sorry for the delay. I had to pull the receipts up. Is this you to cash up
No, it's all
$1,000?
good.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's me.
Woo!
That's
This is
me.
for real. Who's that? That's not you, is it?
I put
No,
it
that's
together. You know what I mean? That's not me though.
And that's the alleged page right here, right? This is the alleged page.
Yeah, that's the page, bro. That's the page. They got that's a different name than the one I had.
Okay. This is the one that some artist sent to me.
It's the same face. It's the same profile picture, but it's a different name for mine.
Okay.
It was like Scout, Fat Joe Scout
Okay.
or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chris, sit tight. We might have to talk to you for a minute. So sit tight. We're still talking about this. Where's my special guest at? He ain't here yet. So look, we're gonna continue this journey. You have an opportunity to come with Nicki Minaj's producer, stuff like that. Seriously. And look, I want to just say one thing. All bullshit aside. A lot of times we meet a lot of artists. I'm sorry, we meet a lot of rappers and singers. We meet very few artists. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, there is a difference.
I always want to shout some of the few artists that really, I think, stand out. First off, I'm going to shout out Shane. I think Shane is doing wonderful work. When he came on this platform, he got the assignment. He knew we were going to peel him apart. He was ready for a difficult conversation. When he was not ready to answer it, he knew what we were about to do, so he had to open up. Lavelle, is this unfair? He knows what this platform is about. I want to shout Kenny MacGyver. Kenny MacGyver, you're ready. You just got to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
Kenny MacGyver, you got more. Kenny, you and I have a lot of private talks. And there's and look, artists, I always be watching. Sometimes I don't be saying nothing in the boom sound rooms. I be watching. I be seeing Celis. He's out there working. I see Hardaway. They're out there working. I never met them from a day in my life. But I can see them two niggas out there are consistent. When I see them, I see an artist. Both of them. They keep it going. Good, bad, or indifferent. Lavelle, this sounds fair.
You on a roll.
I know what I'm talking about. Let me shout out Shopping Back Izzy. She's ready.
All day long. All day long.
We tapped her in with Mims. And I can play that receipt if I need to. Hell, shout out to Ty Harris. Ty Harris, you're one of the most talented people I've seen in a long time. I've seen you one time perform, and it's memorable. But you know the tidbit I got to get with you. That's all I'm going to say. My first time meeting Mizzy.
Oh, yeah.
He got a situation with Jay Holiday because of us. And some other people. So no, with that being said, you guys keep on working. We are a top tier show. You can save all that bullshit comments for your significant other, because I ain't losing no sleep. But let's move on. Who's next on the list? We have King J the Bluntman, Charlene. Sometimes it's hit or miss with him, depending on the day of the week. we're keeping it a band, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just see what he's talking about. Charlene, we're looking for the best work. To
Yes.
come on with
Like Antoine said, your greatest, not your latest.
let's see. Hello. What's up?
going on? How we doing?
We're good. How are you?
Y'all doing all right? Charlene, how you doing?
I'm fine. How you, darling?
All right. Little
Everything's
bit,
good?
Boom, boom.
Yes, sir. How you doing today, Marty?
I don't know. Because sometimes we don't know what we're going to get today. Sometime when you come on here. One day you cuss me out or you're sending all these texts. That's just my little tidbit. But we're going to send you good energy your way. We would love to bring you on because Eli, he very much surprised me.
Yeah, Eli made good music. Shout out Eli. Yeah, he definitely made good music.
Charlene, is it fair to say Charlene, his energy saved, Eli's energy saved him. Am I correct?
Really, it did. It really did. He has such positive energy. You know, he sent off a good vibe. I really like him.
So Charlene, Eli, again, congratulations, because you really surprised me. Eli set the bar high.
Right.
So let's get to King J. Let's cut to the chase because I might put Kush in. Okay, so what did you send me?
I sent you a song. It's called False Feelings.
I'm sorry, what did you send me?
False Feelings.
Okay, I see it. Thank you. I have it. So is this your best work? Is this top tier?
I mean, I would say, yeah, in a way, but I mean, we all got different, opinions. But I would say yeah, then I would say no. I mean,
do you want to be here?
Yeah, though.
Or is it me?
Yeah.
Do you want me, Charlie? Is it me? Pep it up for me.
No. I'm just thinking because I don't want to up the track like that. I'm not trying to like brag about it. It's a decent track. It's like a little, some type of. It's got a little melody, but it's for the winter time. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just want to try to like talk it up. That's all I was just trying to do.
Charlene, this is the time you're supposed to support yourself. Every week I say top tier. I don't care. We do an awful show. We still top tier.
You right.
Who's gonna be your best cheerleader? Yourself. Lavelle, am I right so far? Let's play it. Charlene, let's play the record. How about that?
Let's play it. Let's hear it.
Hi, Charlene. Charlene, if we ain't feeling it, let's go.
I could have gave up on your ass, but I didn't. Girl, when I told you that I love you, know I meant it. I could have gave up on your ass, but I didn't. Girl, when I told you that I love you, know I meant that shit. I'll do anything for you, girl, you know I got your back. I refuse to let you struggle if a nigga got them racks. You broke up through the rainy storm and we gon' chose the running back. I never gave up on your love, that shit addicted like some crack. I'll do anything for you, girl, you know I got your back. I refuse to let you struggle if a nigga got them racks. You broke up through the rainy storm and we gon' chose the running back. I never gave up on your love, that shit addicted like some crack. I can see that you enemy, I'm just loving your energy. Last thing I wanna do is piss you off and be your enemy. Baby girl, you the hottest. I look at you like a goddess. Good brain on your shoulders like you took you out of college. I do anything for you. House clothes and the dishes. When they come to the bedroom, girl, grant me my 3 wishes. Massage your legs.
Edwin, do you like it, Edwin?
I like the vibe, like the voice.
Oh, is this like a hot record? Kush, do you like this, Kush? Hey, Kush, are you rocking with this?
Told you that I love you, know I meant it. I could have gave up on your ass.
Kush, unmute yourself, please.
No, I was saying like, and then it'll probably go. A couple people will play it.
What did you say?
I said, to be honest, for this day and age, like the wave that's going on right now, somebody will probably play it. You feel me? Like it'll
Is this
probably
your cup of tea?
It's not really my wave. I'm a different type of artist, so it's not really my thing. But it might work for somebody else, bro. I ain't saying it's not a good record. It's just not my wave.
Charlene, is this your wave, Charlene?
Kush, I'm gonna piggyback off you. It ain't mine either.
Okay. Jerry, I'd rather you sing COVID in because this wasn't it for me.
Yeah, COVID is a lot better than this.
Jerry, I don't know what it is today. I just feel like the energy's not there. From when Eli came on, Mr. Smith, you're next. Let me get Mr. Smith because he's next. Jerry, that ain't it, but thank you for tapping in though.
Let's see here.
Okay. Y'all sit tight. Sit tight. We're being fair, Charlene.
Yeah, we are.
Lavelle, real quick, was that a yes or a no for you? Be honest.
I thought it was a total different approach. I wanted to see how it worked. I wanted to see it, what y'all thought is a R&B vibe. But COVID, to me, COVID is a better record.
Yeah.
COVID is a better record. I just wanted to send something new that, y'all didn't hear before on the show.
I'm just gonna be honest. He came on, his energy was off for me.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the usual Jerry that we get.
It felt forced. I'm just gonna say this, artist, not necessarily Jerry. Lavelle got stuff going on. He's here. Charlene got stuff going on. She's here. I got stuff going on. I'm here. This is the music business. Period. If you ain't ready for a ball, just ask Gina Thompson. She mad. Just ask Cara Tene. She lost a multi-million-dollar opportunity. This is what it is. If you're not ready, don't come on. Because I'm going to let you know. No, with that being said, let's keep it moving. We're still talking about Fat Joe. Let's just move on. Like I said, if you ain't ready, that's what it is. The last person I saw, Charlene, the last person I saw, he was at a showcase.
Okay.
I saw this boy like 4 months ago. This one here. I saw him. I saw him at a gas station with a mask on. Hey Marty, with a soft voice. Who are you? It's me. Who's me? It's Slim. He took his mask off. What's up? How you doing? I'm good. He said, I guess he's doing something. I guess he's like to rob the store or something. I don't know. But anyhow, he said, I got some new music coming up. I said, you do? It's fire. Hold on, sir. This sound about right? Because you know this happened.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He said, I got some good music. I said, okay. And rumor has it, you have a bone to pick with me from what I hear. Is that true?
I ain't even
Are we too mean to y'all?
I might have gotten my feelings a little too much about something in the past. And
Well, tell me. We're here now.
I need to check myself. You feel me? Like I'm one of those type of people. Like I feel like I am a true artist because I really don't just get on the mic and say just anything that comes to mind. Like I really put a lot in me, put my life in it. And I always want these stuff like pay for like take control of my life. You feel me? It's like my way of like releasing. And I guess I take it a little personal sometimes, and so certain people don't view or see exactly what I'm trying to portray in my songs and stuff. But I'm working on.
Are you ready for the big leagues, sir? How about that? Are you ready for the big leagues? Are you ready?
Definitely, I got something to do it for now. I got my son. I gotta be ready for the big leagues.
I understand.
That's what I'm playing on.
How old are you? How old are you? 20 what?
I just turned 24.
Can I be honest and tell you something? And I'm not bragging. I'm just a few years younger than you. Can I be honest, Slim?
Yes, sir.
I was 24 with a baby. Traveling the whole country. Charlene Lavelle's my witness. I did the work. Now look at me now. I can sleep in because I choose to, because I've done the work. I don't have to punch a clock the next day. I've been in your shoes before. As I told you last time I saw you, I think you have potential. You got to open up a little bit. And look, don't take this the wrong way. You need to grow up and get out your fucking feelings. Someone need to have that real conversation with you. Because I think with the right artist development, shake your ass a little bit, you can have it. Charlene, is this about right?
Yeah, you're right.
If you really want it.
Yeah,
but your damn feelings. You can talk shit when you can sleep in at 24 years old and don't have to punch that clock. Because that's when, seriously. Lavelle, am I lying so far, Lavelle? I'm getting a free game right now. Marty can sleep in right now if I choose to get up and work. Because I did the work when I was 24. Lavelle is doing what he loves to do right now. Because Lavelle did the work. Charlene, she can sleep in if she chooses to. Because she did the work. Someone had to have this. Someone gave me this real difficult conversation, and that opened up my eyes. And guess what? Voila, I got a pretty little house. But enough about that. Let's Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Charlene, let me show you the last time I saw Slim perform. Let me see if I still have it. Charlene, you know on this show we got receipts, huh? Let's see. Let's see.
All day.
Hey. I'm a slide, put it to the shark, cut like 50. Got that blick on, don't you ever speak
I got receipts.
Take me in and they thuggin', I be really outside. See, don't you put no K behind it, see that shit right here won't never sweep me. Walking down the street, you see that flag from my left side. Got the T-hat on, you see I'm moving with the best eye. Place the game with 50K and 22 now on these eyes. They think I throw the car, going out and step them off. One day I get a million cash, so I can quit my job. Can't tell no bitch regardless, that money with my heart. And bitch don't get me started, can't wait no more for starting. I'm trying to bless my people, gotta finish what I started. Every day we struggle with depression, we been living hard. Gotta make my movement, send it to the profit in the booth. Got pimp inside my belly, got no time to lie to you. Now I ain't trying to be a nigga, bitch, but you know how I move.
Alright, first I'm gonna say, like when we came on, because you and I talked before, and I was like, okay, let me see what he's gonna do. And first off, the ensemble, that's an hour. Right off the back, I'm like, okay, he looks like an artist. He came on stage presence, but the only problem I have with you, like, we don't know no story about you. Because you're marketable if you open up. It means crack the egg on you, open you up a little bit. And there's doors for you, but you had the opportunity, but you got to open up. If you try and capitalize, I even offered you the opportunity, you didn't follow through.
Can I tell you something? Charlene, a year later having the same conversation. Still.
It's been a year. 7 months.
It was last year. 2021. Charlene, the same conversation.
Yeah.
Because someone told him, I don't like your music.
No, and sweetheart, seriously, the music industry is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I know you think that we're just the most evil damn people that you could ever meet when it comes to judging somebody's music and telling them we don't like it and what they need to do to improve. But seriously, if you can't take us telling you if your music sounds trashy or not, you're definitely not going to be able to take it in the music industry, because it's 100 times worse than the Marty A. Johnson show. And that's real.
Slim.
That's real. But just take the critique, apply it, and watch how you improve. Watch how you improve. But you are a good artist, and I love that night. I love how you performed. And you did look like an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're halfway there. Just apply some of the stuff that we've told you here on the show. And it's not to hurt you, it's to help you at the end of the day.
Slim, can I tell you something, Slim?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know how much money I can get just for bringing someone on with Nicki Minaj producer? You know how much money I can get just by presenting them, whether they like it or not? Lavelle, that's an opportunity of a lifetime, huh?
He know Mizzy. I introduced him to Mizzy, and that's Mizzy's already in that situation. So like, see how quick shit can happen.
I'm not asking no one to kiss my ass. I'm about my business. I got college tuition to pay for.
Amen.
Look, let's move on. Mr. Smith, how you pronounce your first name so I know your government in case I need to put you on the contract? How you pronounce your first name since you know mine?
My name is Tajanil.
Tajanil?
Tajanil.
Tajanil. This on your driver's license, or you riding around with no license in that that great car I saw? Let's play the music.
It's on my driver's license. It's on my driver's license. That's
okay.
My government name.
Okay, Charlene, let's see. Charlene, are we gonna hear this? Are you using the same producer you always use it in-house? Are you using the same producer?
Yeah, and
I think that's what your problem is right there. I already know what the problem is. You're just like a Mr. Chenier. But let's play it, Charlene. Charlene, you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck.
Hey, 2 5 2 5. It's slow. They keep asking what I'm on, I can't see. They plotting, I won't go back and forth with you. You two knows they call me powder. See my power, niggas talk down on me. I ain't even bothered. I'm about money and my business for them niggas. They be lying, they be hiding in these bitches. Chris like how I'm coming find them. I'm one of the hottest to come out of 2 5. Really talking that shit that I live. I've been going too hard. I've been stepping for what I want for. What they say when I did it for them, they gon' play. I've been focused on winning, no time for the play. When it comes to the hoes, man, I just can't wait. Running them hills, put it all in the same. Every day my grandma called, she told me she prayed. You know I be bugging, I really be stuck. I got being from my mama, know that she trust me. Back in them days when I see my grandma crying, I made a text, go give me some money. My family don't know all shit that I seen in my life as a young and I know I was studying. Came up from nothing, grew up with hustlers and women. That witness will show me a life from a whole new angle. Pray for the niggas that died in the city, so shit really hurt. Recipes of my angel. We closing the skirts and he claim my body don't talk like you can't stop. Really a slaughter. Mama, real talk, shout out. I told you fuck with the bitch. I'm probably don't know about y'all, but I'm really the one. I know a nigga got hit up and he caught another nigga just to go get his gun. I can't fuck with you niggas. I know you. I can't fuck with you bitch, cause I know you gon' switch. Played your position like you was Virginia and told you I love you. I was on over you. Happy to be
Mark.
My life was on bullshit. I know I can.
Charlene, let me tell you what my problem is already. Charlene, go ahead, Charlene.
There was too much stuff going on.
Let me ask mutual parties. Let me ask let me get back to my Fat Joe story. Edwin, what you think of that, Edwin?
Okay, I like the vibe and the energy. It's like a fast type. Like I like the vibe.
Kush, what do you think?
Yeah, same as the last one. You feel me? It's not really my wave. It was I mean, you could tell he was talking about something, but it seemed like it was all pushed together. But like for this wave that's going on right now, like it'll go.
Charlene, is it me? Charlene, is it me? All of a sudden he want to turn it on and stop popping and popping when the music come on. You should do that when you first came on.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I couldn't hear him because of all the stuff that was going on in the music.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It was just too much within the music, and it threw me off. It wasn't, it wasn't him. It was just the.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor real quick? Real quick. Spit something right now about all that stuff going on. Spit something for me real quick. Go ahead. Whatever you want. No, let me get my you. I'm gonna get yes, you.
Yeah.
I wish they understood how much they mean to me, my family. I've been stacking that money. They know I'm coming my grind. I gotta let me tell me back by the sun when I get under pressure. Cool like a ceiling fan. I'm a flex. I ain't going for nothing to a shootout to let you know I ain't the one. Can they hang with people that hate you and talk when I try to show love? They won't give me nothing. If I can't touch a word on me, be going to the mouth. Or rather, my bridge won't love me. Again, people try to be now. Cause I wasn't together and they treated me. So now I'm back with a bench. They scared of me. Now trying to be at the top with a bench.
Okay, thank you. Edwin, what do you think of that, Edwin?
I know one thing. Pronunciation is key.
Mm-hmm.
I just found a little bit fast, like a little rush, but I can see the boys. I like the boys.
Yeah.
Kush, what do you think of that? Kush, that make you want to collaborate with him? Say, bro, send me a record.
Nah, but I can see the potential though. Like I see how he's rapping. Like I said, same as earlier. For this style, it'll go. For what goes on today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying, pronunciate. Even though you're going fast, pronunciation is key, so that it be understood when you're rapping. You get what I'm saying?
You know what the problem is? Yeah. Go ahead, Lavelle.
I'm trying to talk. Because this is great advice. Like Charlene hit it right on the head. Slim, you've seen me battle before. Like, there's no way I can do anything to an opponent if it's not clear what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Your story is so like real, and I know your story personally. The problem is that it's not being conveyed correctly. If everyone else is touching on that point, I'm gonna let that finish.
I agree. Mr. Smith, can I be honest? Whoever's working with you is lying to you. That's what it is. You have all the potential in the world. Work with Mizzy. Work with me. Work with Charlene. You have till Friday to get back with me. No, Thursday. I'm sorry. By noon. Seriously, you need a different producer. Someone that's going to challenge you and really push you. It's going to tell you the truth. It's going to shake your ass for real. Yeah, and yeah, someone got to break you out your shell. And Charlene, does this sound fair, Charlene?
I mean, it is. When you're going to the same producer, you're getting the same results over and over and over again. So it's good to try different producers to get different sounds and whatnot. And certain producers, they take their time with the artist to make sure that they're doing it correctly. Mm-hmm. And some just want to take your money and be like, dude, you hot. And that's it. It's not, and your record sound like shit at the end of the day.
That part right there. Okay, how do you feel about the critique we gave you? So you don't have to inbox the veil or text him no personal private message. Tell me now.
I'm not with it. It's understandable. Of course, I need to work with like more people. I've been working on like branching out, getting to like different producers and stuff. I mean, that's a new song. I ain't even gonna count. Like, I just recorded that. It ain't even fully.
Oh, good throw. Oh, it's a my bad.
You're fine. You need someone who's gonna tell you the truth. That's your problem. So, Charlene, yes or no for you?
For Slim to me, I would say yes because
next week.
I know that he has the potential to do it. You know what I mean?
How about this? Because how about this? Fat Joe's People's here. It's here now.
Let's go.
What you need to do, Mr. Smith, is you need to consult with Lavelle. You need to send me a record within 10 minutes that's going to change my mind. Me invite you next week. I need something that's going to blow me away because right now it's a no for me. But I'm going to give you a chance right now.
2-5 on a mission. Go to
you need something hot in 10 minutes. Marty, Charlene, your address.
Come on, Slim.
Send me something else. You have 10 minutes.
Gmail.
Okay. So look, in the meantime, we're still talking about the Fat Joe story, and I'm glad Chris is here, and I'm glad Edwin was here. Because matter of fact, let me play this because this person here worked with Fat Joe. This person's on Fat Joe's album. Mm-hmm. He did an IG live on Fat Joe's verified page.
Yes, he did.
This person here got his phone number. Let me play the clip so I can stop talking. Pay attention, please.
Man, we good, dope. We good. Now, I had a question for you, but I forgot what I was gonna ask. You know I'm fried, nigga. You know I'm fried.
Yo, what up?
Brother.
Salute, brother. What's good?
How you doing?
Man, life is great, man. Life is good. That's what's up.
Tell them where you're from.
Yo, I go by Adam Baum. I'm from Raleigh, NC. Raleighwood. You know what it is, man.
Raleighwood. Yeah, my brother, what you us right now?
Yeah, I spit something.
Let me hear
you know, by the way, 20 El Camino, push stones like Dino, Gangstar, flood the block with Primo, Buckshot, Shorty, Smith & Wesson, Pop, Extendo, Contra Sticks, that old school box Nintendo. I've been told like Angro, out the bando, wind smoke, I go in, bro, not Pretendo, Black Ops, going Endo, La Pretendo, my mentor got Robocop, Glock Potential, tenfold, heart your manhole, collide with Grindo, I bend dope, I bloody up your men's like minstrel.
So listen, I'm not gonna lie. I've known this. I can say this now. Look, I've known this gentleman for a few years now. He has terrible internet service. I know that. He must be on the phone. I know that. So it still applies. Stop moving around so people don't think we're lying on this platform. So
can you wipe off your
better light?
Can you wipe off
your camera off, please?
What is going on?
Okay, wipe your camera off, please. Sit down on the bench or something, unless you got warrant.
All right, hold on.
Unless he got what, Marty?
Warrant. Sir, we're live. Come on, we gotta get.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
All right, it's the
All right,
best
so-
light I'm gonna get, brother.
Okay. First off, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
First off, he came on the show last time. First off, Kush, did that sound pretty credible to you? Right there, what I just showed?
Yeah, hey, them bars was fire though. I was not in my head the
Hey,
whole
yo,
time.
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Fire.
That's
bro.
love. man.
That's that old
Gratitude.
school, like everybody in one circle, freestyle in the middle type shit, bro. It took me back.
And that's where
I
I
like
come
that.
from, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
can
I
tell.
come from. Bro.
I can
Yeah.
tell that's the type of shit I like to hear.
Kush, you believe that was Fat Joe? He was on the IG live with. Do you feel that was credible right there? That was him. That was the real deal.
Yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying? He was talking to him like, you feel me? Like they was right in front of each other.
Perfect. Edwin, does that sound credible to you, Edwin?
Yeah, I believe it's real on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Now,
like that.
it is real. I can vouch for that there. So let's get to the nitty gritty because I know you don't want to tell too much, but I'm still gonna ask. Are you still working with Joseph, aka Fat Joe? Joey
Yeah,
Fat
I spoke to him like a week ago, and I was supposed to actually do like a 10-minute interview on his show, and he's supposed to help me promote my new project. We kind of got like I went to school with Remy brother, and so I think it's kind of different because it's more family ties. Yeah, I didn't know him personally until a few years ago, but it's a lot of like seniority there, and it's a lot of respect there because, and I also would say this, the industry is very like based off of patience and stuff like that, dealing with different people in different aspects. So a few times when Joe told me he was going to do something, he took 3 weeks longer or 2 weeks longer than what he originally said to get done. And so based off my money situation, if my money was tight, I probably would have been stressed. I probably would have said the wrong thing to him or been real agitated. And when people are millionaires, it's almost like they don't care about your money.
Right.
Even though they want money, they don't care about your money. They more or less just don't want to be around people that they feel like they're going to have to do everything for.
Exactly.
It's just an understanding I came to from talking to these people. They respect the artist, they respect the dopeness, but they don't respect the brokenness. That's nowhere you go. And because of that, I don't really conversate with them unless, I'm checking on them, salute them for the verses, and I might salute him for the Wendy Williams show. He might happy birthday me or whatever, but I try to keep it to where when I build with him, you can respect the man I am because I don't need him. Having to wanting to work with somebody is one thing. I want to work with him because I look at him like Jay-Z. He come from that era of dope artists, and I respect him, and it's just love. But I don't need him to go where I'm going. It's always an asset.
Perfect. Can you take me back in this? I appreciate you being very transparent. I'm gonna talk about the other stuff you're working on now, because Kush allegedly he sent $2,500 to somebody. And I want to remind him, I'm Marty H. Charlene's Candy Delicious Dream and Lavelle's Boom Sound Factory. If he wants to be charitable, seriously. But anyhow, in the beginning, since like I said, it was family ties. How much money did you send for the post in his stories? I already know the amount, but I'll let you tell the story, please.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. He didn't even know that I knew me or went to school. He didn't know none of that part himself. Let me turn my ring off.
Oh Lord, it's back to normal, Charlene. He's still in that 12-glass service. It's still.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Adam Bomb, we're live. I gotta put you in the waiting room.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, look, we're look, Lavelle, we're live, so I gotta keep it pushing. All right, so look, we don't have a lot of time. Lavelle, was that credible so far?
I was trying to get into it. So far, it's incredible. That was him talking to Fat Joe, and you know the business story. I was wanting to hear that, but so far, it's crazy.
Okay, and until he comes back on, let me play Mr. Smith stuff. Like I said, he sent the record real fast without no deliberation. I will consult someone first, but did you consult anyone, or do you feel this is a hot joint?
This one he won't.
Okay.
This one, why you didn't send the first time? Why?
I'm that type of artist. Like, it's just how I be feeling. You know?
Okay, it's called Real.
Okay.
Cushion, Edwin, y'all can be real and cut it like this if you don't like it. Go like this. Do that for me, please.
What? Your screen frozen.
If you don't like it, go like this. Cut.
All right.
Look, because Charlene, because they're non-biased.
That's true.
They have no connection with this. Because Lavelle would give me a 10-page thesaurus to try to get them apart. Charlene, is that about right? Lavelle, that's about right?
Lavelle go hard for Boom Sound.
Well, he should, but
God said it's a sword.
Bitch, I'm from the 2-5. Stacking on my paper, I've been losing sleep, can't sleep until we win the ring. One day my dog gon' look down on me proud, cause I gave everything. We come from out of 2-5 where it get down. It's that 4 years, I knew 4 games. Pops and uncle told me I was gon' be famous. They seen that I got bite, bitch, I'm a dog that chop a clear acres. Fuck a nigga, hear about what he talk about, he a real faker. Me and Gain done made a name, they heard it, we some risk takers. These fuck niggas try to play me out my name, but bitch, I still made it. Fuck it, I told them I can't trust.
Hey, when you like it?
I swear to God, these niggas lie on my name, I can't fuck with them. Know that like they like it till I pull up, wanna rumble some. I don't understand the way he talking like he got a gun. Stepping out, stepping, that shit led me to the motion, huh? Bitches be calling my phone cause they wanna fuck me for promotion, huh? I change it up, don't give a fuck. I talk this shit and back it up. My son deserve a bag and some. Little bitch, get out my face, you bum. Yeah, how the fuck I learned the game before I got into anything else so I can drop in this bitch. Nigga, don't touch my problems, the guys might be the last time that you pop your shit. And with the little boss, and I'm a rider dog, a nigga, I don't leave a mark on the beat. I was grinding with you, fucked up, nigga, fuck nigga, now you gone like, why they look at me this way? I ain't did shit to you, nigga, you ain't gonna play right in my face. I was trying to go and get a bag with you, but you outside with them lanes. These niggas hoes, man. Stacking on my paper, I've been losing sleep, can't sleep until we win the ring. One day my dog gon' look down on me proud, cause I gave everything. We come from out of 2-5 where it get down. It's that 4 years, I knew 4 games.
Cushion, you rocking with this?
Told me I was gonna be famous. They seen that I got bite, bitch, I'm a dog that type of clear acres. Fuck a nigga, hear about what he talk about, he a real faker. Me and Gain done made a name, they heard it, we some risk takers. These fuck niggas try to play me out my name, but bitch, I still made it.
Way better.
Lavelle, were you doing sign language all this, or you really rocking with it? Was you doing sign language?
The clarity was there. He had more clarity on this record than the last record.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
Same producer. That's a fully mixed song.
Look, the mix still needs some work, but I can hear you, and it sounds like an introduction record. Like, okay, who's this guy from the 2-5 at least?
Hey, Kush, did you like this? Would you want to get in the studio with him, or you want me to come back with Adam Bomb, who's about to come back?
You said what?
I said, was this hot for you, or you rather work with the old school rapper that got bars for days?
I'd rather work with the old school rapper, but as far as this record that he just sent in, I think it was way better than the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I caught myself nodding a little bit, like towards the middle of it.
Yeah, when he that switch up, it was good.
Okay. Hey, Kush, in your opinion, Nicki Minaj's producer is coming on. He worked with Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott. Collaborated with me, Lavelle, Charlene. This is all facts. And so many more. You think he's ready to be a big time producer like that?
Hey man, go for your dreams. They're gonna probably give you the same type of.
No, I think Kush. Okay, let me rephrase it. Kush. When we introduce artists like that, we're not looking for critiques. They should be ready to jump in the studio. Does that sound right, Charlene?
Yes.
We don't want critiques. We want an artist to say, "This is who it is. We want you in the studio right now." Those are people I'm looking for right now. Lavelle, does that sound fair?
That is what it is.
Artist I'm presenting next week has to be ready to go in the studio. I don't got time to polish him up when I got millionaires coming on, because that's my 35%. These are honest. I need my money.
You saved me.
Okay, let me ask two other people. Hold on. Free game right here. Do you feel okay? Be honest with yourself. Do you feel that you're ready? Like if I introduce you next week with JB's, you feel like you're ready to jump in the studio right now and collaborate with a multi-platinum artist, or do you honestly feel that you still need to groom yourself a little bit more?
No, for a fact I am.
Let me ask the producer that I just sent the link to. I told him to come on the show, and voila, he's already here. Woo!
Right.
Look, I thought we were supposed to say goodnight. Let me ask him. Hello.
Yo.
Let's
What's
go to the
going
tape
on, my
because I'm
people?
live.
There you go.
What up, Miss Z?
Hey, how y'all doing this evening?
Mizzy, let me ask you this real quick, since you know we're live.
Right.
You heard the artist that I just played. Next week we have Nicki Minaj's producer right now, and that's coming on. I'm sorry, we have Nicki Minaj's producer coming on next week. He's a multi-platinum producer. He was nominated for a Grammy. He won awards. This is last year. Do you feel the art that we just played is ready to jump into the big leagues like that, or do you? Because you're a producer, or do you feel like he needs to still work on his craft a little bit? In your honest opinion.
My honest opinion is I feel like his sound does need to be molded, but on the other hand, an experienced producer like that could help bring something out of him that he's not able to tap into.
That's right.
Okay. Let me ask someone else. Thank you for that. Adam's a rapper. Slim Intuition. Do you think he's ready for the big leagues?
I mean, honestly, my internet connection got like messed up during that whole process. I wish I heard it, bro. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
I wish I could tell you, man. You know.
Arlene. Is he ready? That you'll put your reputation on the line. You put your reputation on the line to say you are 100% co-sign for him. Would you co-sign for him? If you had to choose between Slim or Adam, who would you go with? That's a good question. Slim or Adam?
Definitely Adam. But I know Slim has the potential to get there. It's just that he has to do the work.
Slim's got to do a little bit of work.
Once he puts the work in, you know, he'll be where he needs to be.
Okay.
It's just, I know you don't like some of the things that you're hearing. It shows all over with your body language, sweetheart. But I'm trying to tell you, just apply what we're saying and you'll get to where you need to be because you're talented and you have the potential to reach that.
Absolutely. Let's go back to the more of the story. Oh, Mizzy, share what happened while you coming on this platform. Share your story so I can tell my receipts. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like since day one when I came up here, it was really preparation, meeting the opportunity, because right now, behind the scenes, I'm working with Jay Holiday's artist, Tuesday Night Swim, and he actually sent me a message earlier today saying that he's in love with my sound and wanting me to work on this new project, and I owe that all to this platform,
Okay, and what else did they ask, sir? They wanted you to do what?
Oh yeah, they invited me down to Atlanta to lock in for a weekend.
Okay. And how was that possible?
Marty A. Johnson Show. Y'all send it in. Marty A. Johnson 4@gmail.com.
For
that
real?
That part.
So it really happened for you. Am I correct?
Right. It really happened for me. It ain't make believe. The platform really worked. If you're ready.
And this happened in just 3 weeks. I was just surprised. And Lavelle had people coming on here for years. That's for real. That's for real.
Oh, I definitely do.
Are you going to Atlanta? Are you going?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go.
When's the date?
Well, the date ain't locked in yet. I ain't gonna lie. The date ain't locked in yet. But we getting that into working.
Okay.
I have a date by the end of this week going into next week.
Well, here's what I do know that I can share. Here's what I do know. Look, Mizzy don't know that I know this. Tuesday Night Swim already recorded the record. Am I correct?
Yep.
It's already mixed, mastered. I've not heard the whole thing in the entirety. But I do know it's done. They did want him to come down. They want to buy the record. I already know all this already.
You the man.
The money. I already know all this already. And I'm having to negotiate a bigger check.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. At least I know this. Okay. So let me go back to the question at hand. And I'm not putting him on the spot. Edwin. Hey, Edwin.
Hey.
Edwin, are you like this platform? Because this is your first time tapping in.
Yeah, it's my first time here.
We definitely appreciate you, young man. So you heard both of the rappers. One in the orange and the other one with the bald head with the terrible connection. Which flow do you like better?
Which what?
Which flow you like better? Because I think you tapped in. You like them both, and why? Which one you like and dislike? But tell me your pros and cons, please.
Okay, from the orange and the other one, right? You said?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna change my screen. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, about the Kush one, I like his like.
No. We're gonna get the Kush. Adam, right
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I like his old style, like
this
the
is
old
Adam.
rap style and all that.
Keep talking.
Okay, yeah, I like his old rap style. I think I'll go with Adam because he goes like the old vibes and all that.
Okay.
My brother used to hear that a lot, so
Oh.
I got influence from it.
I think for you, Charlene, what do you think? Tell me real quick. Where's Charlene at? Lavelle, go ahead and tell me, Lavelle, what do you think about Slim Intuition?
Me and Slim been working a long time, man. I think now he's just finally opening up just a little bit more, and that's what's been needed to happen. As far as next week, I do agree with Charlene. He does have the potential. I think in the next 7 days, bro, you're gonna have to open up for even a better record. I would say yes, contingent upon that, just because this, like Marty said, he's pretty much we're taking in industry ready acts at this point and putting them into the situation. And I don't like he said, I don't want Boom Sound stigma to get out there. Oh, messed up something, Charlene's name. You know, I just want a good situation for you, bro. You already know how I rock. So I would say yes with that contingency.
Charlene.
Yes.
Appreciate you, gang.
Charlene, as of right now, I want Mizzy and Izzy to come back next week. Hell, I invite Kush next week. Because I'll pack it all out. Because I'm trying to get Hold on. Kush.
Yo.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me ask you this.
What's the deal?
Because I can't bring you on no platform, but I can't get my little cut. Let me get the camera first. Hold on.
What's that, bro?
Anybody on here? Hold on. So you're not familiar with this platform. We have multi-platinum producers, artists come on here all the time. If you was able to tap into an artist, a multi-platinum producer, how's your situation right now? Are you signed? Are you working with anyone? Are you had any concision? What's your hold up right now? What's going on in your camp?
No, I'm all independent. It's just me, bro. I just do everything myself. I don't have anyone backing me, supporting none of that. It's just me.
Okay. Hold that thought. Kush, what I'm going to do, Kush, we need to have a private talk off of here. I might invite you next week because I don't know how you move, and no disrespect. I got to make sure my business is right first. That's all.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Take your time. I'm a respectable person. I'll be around.
Let's see. Mr. Smith, get with Lavelle in the next few days, and we'll reconvene on Monday.
All right.
Okay.
All right, bro. Thank you.
So, no, but Marty A. Johnson show, like I said, we want artists that I feel that's ready right this second. If I'm gonna put my reputation on the line, I'm not gonna put it on a wing and a prayer.
True.
I'm not for nobody. That's why I'm able to sleep into 1 o'clock if I choose to. I don't have to get up in the morning. Sometimes you got I'm not sure. No, sometimes you have to talk that shit when you work your ass off.
Yeah, man.
But it's not about me. I want all the artists to put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go with your gut. If you feel automatically that you feel like, Charlene, there's some artists I know it can be a sure end. If we invite Izzy on, we know that's a sure thing.
Oh, most definitely.
We invite Karis Name. Hell no. No, I'm just saying in general. If we invite Kenny MacGyver, hell, if I invite Shane, if I invite Adam Baum, I want something guaranteed. Hell, I can even say it even right now, Mizzy. No, with that being said, we want top tier. Adam Baum, finish your story so I can tell y'all go, because I can talk to y'all to 10 o'clock.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, go ahead. So you work, Adam, here's what we're gonna do, Adam. Here's what I'm gonna do for you, Adam. Because we're crunched for our time here, because I need to put this on YouTube tonight. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to talk about your album and stuff. I'm gonna give you your own individual show. I'm gonna pre-tape it though on a Monday. Get with me later. Here's what I want to know about Fat Joe to the artist.
All right.
You showed your receipts. You show all your stuff is credible in my opinion. What advice do you give any artists that on the rise, on the come up before they send money out? What advice you want to give to them? Please tell me that. So we know your stuff is legit.
Yeah, like kind of like what I was saying earlier. These people like once was us, but at the same time, once they transcend to being rich people, they want to be around rich people. And you know, when you got talent, people accept it and they love it, but they don't respect nothing but money and moves being made. So all I can say is get a team together and get you a budget and get, you know, your promo and your management strong, because most artists should have a manager reaching out to Fat Joe Camp. Shouldn't be the artist directly.
Absolutely.
You know, and he reached out to me directly based off the movie I had did, Savage Genesis. And then we started talking about music. And then like a year later, he found out I was tied in with the family already. But before that, I could tell that he's from the streets and he got like a little edge with him. So if you hit somebody that got an attitude with an attitude, it ain't nothing nice coming from that. So I don't know exactly what happened with these people working with him or these people trying promo, but I can say when he did what he did, it was never exactly when he said, but he did it. And that's the best way I could put it. I was more than patient with him. And I try to understand that he got a million people in his inbox.
Absolutely.
So even though he's reaching out to everybody, he's trying to tap into money sources. And he's telling people to reach out to him. But then when it comes time to swing back, I don't know who's hollering at them. I talk to him directly.
Right.
I've had fake pages with the same information, same post, get at me and start asking me the same questions that they would already know me and him have a relationship.
Right.
I had to cuss a fake Fat Joe out before. So all I can say to y'all is, you know, be careful when it comes to sending money to different people. Make sure everything is verified through Instagram. But even then, before you send the money, make sure y'all got an agreement and then try to be patient, because even though these people saying they want a deal, they want a deal because it's money involved. If it wasn't money involved, they're not going to look your way.
Right.
And as long as you remember that, you'll be good. Can't have too many high expectations. And so your lifestyle has to match your music. That's it.
That's it.
That's all. That's the only way it's going to work. Yep.
I can talk to him all day. Where is my people's at? Let me get Lavelle first. Lavelle, because you know I can talk to everyone all night. What do you want to add to all this? Because I think we did an excellent service tonight.
I think so too.
We did an excellent service tonight. What are we missing out tonight on? First off, congratulations to all the artists that tapped in and with their receipts.
Yes.
Oh man.
No. Lavelle, are we bullshitting with this? I hate to say that, but are we?
Nah, this is every day for us. There's no bullshit. This is every day. Like I said earlier, we was on the West Coast, ran into a kid, you know, QBJR, they got scammed. His father was on that situation, and you know, money. This is an epidemic. Like, this is going on in the inbox with thousands of artists. I already know it.
And this is
I
terrible.
always want to get the music heard that bad. Charlene, I'm gonna get to you, Adam. Charlene, is this serious for the artists? They want their music heard that bad. They just so eager to get someone to hit up, and they don't do their own research. And sometimes they got really kick themselves in the ass.
Yeah, that's what every. But if somebody is communicating with you and they're not even speaking correct English, big red flag.
Yeah.
Big red flag. You guys, make sure you do your homework, do your research, because it's just sad how many artists are getting scammed by this fake person. And we really would love for Fat Joe to come on and, talk with these artists to let them know, no, I haven't asked you for any money. That wasn't me that you talked to or whatever. So, because he's a good guy. And so clear his name up from this mess that's going on. So.
Yeah.
It sometimes, the moral of the story, I always tell people, you can take it with what. Sometimes good music needs no explanation.
That's
the
true.
music will sell itself. Good music will sell itself. If I'm wrong, tell me. That's why we have. That's why art. Look, I say art on our platform. The show speaks for itself. We got people asking us to come on, heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And I don't need to say nothing else with that. I think some artists. I challenge some artists also. Some artists don't get mad. Some people don't want to do the work. They want to post something, think they did something. No, MFer, get your ass out and campaign. Go hit the street. No, Lavelle, that sound fair?
Very fair.
I'm not saying artists don't do that, but some people don't. I just dropped something. Okay, I haven't seen. I flew all the artists that was in LA for BET. We've seen artists all over the country saving up their money.
Yeah, I was there a couple years ago.
There you go.
I was at South by Southwest too.
Yep. So being there, look, the energy is different. Am I correct? Good. You step your game up too. You gotta move around.
Yup.
So you see that makes you step your game up. Am I correct?
Yup. I'm already hit, bro. I learned from it when it happened. Like I just was surprised because of the video chats, but I still went to the studio. I paid for it out of my pocket to record anyway, and I felt like I got some great records out of there. So, and built some relationships. So it wasn't a complete waste. You just take the lesson and move forward. That's all.
Well, that 2,500, you could have took an L, but meeting us is priceless. I promise you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still alive. I'm blessed, bro. So I'm not tripping on none of that. The accident was bad, so I'm not really tripping on any of it. It was a complete refocus. I went in there, did what I had to do, and I just came on here to share my experience so somebody else don't go through it. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate
I'm already
We thank you for that. We thank you.
Kush, before I let you go, Kush, I'm gonna let Edwin go before we go. Kush, where's your Instagram? What's your social media, please? Tell me.
It's Most Hated 464. That's my Instagram. Rashawn Kush Crinkle Wallace. That's my Facebook. And I got Snapchat too. Kush_Crinkle. Everything Kush Crinkle.
That's a lot. How about you follow me at Marty A. Johnson?
All right, I'll find you on Instagram, bro.
Please. No, and bro, thank you so much. Keep in touch with us. Like we
Yeah,
would love
no
to be
doubt,
with you.
no doubt.
I like
Y'all
your
good
flow.
people,
I
man.
like your energy. I do. So please build with us. We're on Tuesday night, guaranteed.
Hey, just send me an invite, bro. I'll pop up. I'll be chilling. I'm off on weekdays, so it's all good.
Perfect. You can tap in with us also on a regular show. But bro, we appreciate you. Be safe out there.
No doubt. Y'all too, man. Stay blessed.
All right. Good night.
He was all right. Let me tell Edwin. Edwin, how do you like our platform?
I like it. It's like entertaining and also like communicative. It helps.
What's next for you?
Keep improving. Keep working.
Did you already follow me, young man?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you back. Look, I think you have all potential. I think you're young. You're in it to win it. So don't take none of this is just conversation, okay?
Yeah.
But look, I'm glad you didn't see no money either.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
So tell one more time your social media, young man. What is it?
Yeah, just Leo_EZ23.
Well, thank you so much. And make sure you follow Lavelle and Charlene too.
Okay, thanks everybody too, and God bless you too.
Thank you.
God bless you, sweetie. Good night.
They was okay. They was okay. Mizzy, I don't know how long you've been on the whole time, Mizzy, but what did you take away from us tonight? Who did you see if you didn't see the whole show?
Really, I can't. What was going on when I came in? The guy right before it was what y'all played right before Jay. I can't remember, but it was right before Jay had on is when I got out my session and popped in.
Okay. First off, I think so far, I think y'all familiar with us now. Did we hit it on the head with Slim Intuition?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I didn't talk to before, you know, and it's just really what it come down to is we got to work. I remember when I was in these shoes trying to come up and nobody would touch me. You know, nobody had a problem telling me I wasn't ready, and I didn't wear that on my sleeve. You know, I just kept working, and here it is 3 years later. You know, and I'm blessed that I'm starting to get the motion that I'm getting.
Yeah. Charlene, did Edwin because Kush gave great talk. Kush he surprised me, so he looked like a goon, but he was cool.
Yeah, he was.
He was cool. So let me start with Edwin, young guy. I like him. He was a little skeptical. So he went with his gut. So I salute that young man.
Yes, I do too.
Let's go to the Boom Sound people. Jerry King J. I don't know what was going on with him. So we're gonna move Reverend. I don't want to know. So that it just I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't. Edwin, I'm sorry, not Edwin, I'm sorry. What's his name? Eli? Sorry, Eli. Eli surprised me. His attitude was good. His music was so. His attitude got him. It's not always about the music. It's not. Charlene, what's your favorite? What do you want to take away from tonight?
Just be mindful.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be so easily influenced. And do your research, do your homework. That's basically it.
Oof.
And never send money in like that.
You better not.
Money in like that.
You better not. I always tell artists, you gotta do your research. Look, Charlene and I, we tapped in with everybody. We reached out to Rock Nation. We reached out to the publicists. We reached out to everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
No, we did our due diligence. We want to tap in one time before we go. Ooh, we haven't done that before. Lavelle, what's your social media, please?
Just go ahead and follow the Boom Sound Factory, man. We trying to change the game right now. Boom.
Mizzy, are you excited to go to Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Forward to it.
Maybe I need to take that trip with y'all.
Yeah, I gotta. And Tuesday's real dope, man. I got a chance to FaceTime with him for an hour today, man. And he's just a real dope, down to earth, spiritual guy, man. And we're gonna make some great music, you know, because it's that energy connection now, just more than just the music. So I know we're gonna be able to really rock out.
I like that. Some artists gotta realize you gotta actually build, like genuinely build.
Right.
It ain't about doing. You can be the dope artist. If I don't vibe with you, I can't work with you.
Exactly.
I can only fake it, but for so long, you really gonna see Mark.
the real will come out.
Trust me. No, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let's tap in real quick. Charlene, what's your social media?
Charlene_Monet on Instagram. Charlene F. Pridgeon on Facebook. Also, Candylicious Dreams on everything.
And DJ DJ _packing. I'm assuming that's him.
Yep.
Ooh, this is gonna be Charlene. This is gonna be cute. A Salon, just the Marty A. Johnson Show, along with Lavelle, Charlene, and Mizzy.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Take time out and tap in with us, because we would love to have you. Charlene.
Yes.
We have an artist named Diana.
Okay, Diana.
She's doing Crayons in the Sky.
Okay. Okay. Come on,
Okay.
sweet.
Lavelle, is Solange a legend?
Marty.
I think before it's all said and done, should be a legend. I think she's working on being a living legend right now.
Mhm.
She's close, and not just because she's Beyonce's sister.
Okay. But if we ain't feeling Diana, what's gonna happen?
Oh, the cut. It's happening. It's gonna be just as quick as her kick on the elevator.
Mizzy, we don't hear this to win, Mizzy.
You say what now?
We don't hear this to win.
Till now, right now.
Come on, girl.
Woo.
I try to drink it
Give her a
away.
chance.
I try to put one in the air. I try to dance it away. I try to change it with my hair. I ran my credit card bill out. Thought a new dress would make it better. I try to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I try to keep myself busy. I'm running around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I ran it away. Away, away,
Hey,
Mizzy, what happened, Mizzy?
Pretty much what I take from it is she got some notes where she sounds good and she can sing, but she's singing in the wrong octave. Like I really feel like if she chose a song that was, in a different key, lower register, maybe it would come out great. But that won't it. No disrespect.
Well, we're gonna disrespect Charlene. Was it me or was Sis singing off a sheet of paper? Like she trying to remember the words.
That part, and them notes. Them notes hurt my feelings.
Oh God.
They hurt my feelings, especially when she was trying to harmonize, girl. Oh no, girl, no. That fucked me all up right there. I'm like,
Charlene cussing. Lavelle, would you put her on the campaign?
You don't mess up my song like that. She messed that all up.
Well, I'll put another record on the campaign. I mean, shoot, I'm all for the campaigns, but that sounded like it was stacked, like on a Fisher Price beat maker. Like even when the harmonies came in, it sounded like done. So I don't know. That was bad. Charlene was done when the harmonies came in. You can't mess up them harmonies like that.
In the meantime, Solange, we would love to have you. Remember, this is Marty A. Johnson Show.
That part.
Jay Beats is going to be here next week. I would love for ours to be in a situation. I'm really excited for Eli. You very much surprised me. Did he surprise y'all?
Yes, he did.
Liddell, did you think you knew that was going to be the one?
No. I mean, I didn't know. I just said, look, you need to bring your best attitude. And he's really been watching lately, man. He hasn't been saying much, but he's been watching a lot and he's been learning. So I'm glad he was able to make that impression.
Did is it me or Slim was in his feelings still?
No. I think he had more adrenaline starting out, and then he was like, "Oh shit, here I go again." But and like Charlene said about body language, you can't lie with that. The more people that watch, you can't hide body language.
Body language was all off, and to me,
but I think he is to listen more. Like evidently, he's not trying to argue. I think honestly, he is at a point now. And this is the first time I think he's at this point. He is willing to open up and see how to grow.
I'm ready to work. I done told him I'm ready to work. Slim, you still on here?
Same in-house producer that's lying to you, taking your money. Charlene, that's a prime example.
It is. But
why the girls always do this one? Hey, Shantae Morris, the Marty Johnson Show with Lavelle, Charlene, and Mizzy. We're still waiting on you. Come on. Charlene.
Yes.
Tracy's trying to do It's All Right. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. All right. All right.
Charlene, Lavelle, wouldn't it be nice to get now? Is Shantae Moore a legend? She's not a legend. Well, dude, can you see how things some of these girls today?
Most definitely. Yeah.
But what happened to Tracy? What happened if you're not feeling Tracy?
Don't get cut.
Mizzy, we don't hear her still win. This is our last record. We don't hear her still win.
Till right now. Right now. This is the first time.
Give her a chance. Come on, girl.
Relax your mind. We can be free together. Take our time. Even through the tears, I'm sitting right here. Oh, we're going through some hard times. It will be
alright. Stop.
What happened? What happened, Charlene?
She fell off the cliff. She fell off the cliff for real. Oh.
Oh man.
Lavelle, what happened with her?
Did she listen to that before she sent it in?
Off key, a little bit off key. It just wasn't working. I think she was trying too many ranges at once. Really wasn't working. Voice sounds church-like though, so there's a place for it if it was, positioned correctly. But yeah, I wasn't.
We're not gonna do Shantae Moore like that. This is the original version. In the meantime, tap in Tuesday night. Shantae Moore, we would love to have you. I'm on Marty Johnson and everything. Good night, y'all. We'll see you next week.
See y'all.
It's alright. It's alright.
Bye.
Bye.